tired.
All right, that's going.
Oh, hey.
And now that's going.
All right, we good?
I'm good.
Yeah, wait for
It's
that
going.
thing.
Starting in landscape. 3,
Oh,
2,
crap.
1.
Oh, no, we're live.
We're live. Good morning.
I would like to, before we get started, advice of my counsel, I'd like to plead the fifth.
Yeah. Yeah, but I did learn.
Surprised?
I did learn a lot. There were a lot of interesting things that we read. But honestly, it's not. I didn't learn anything new. Did you learn anything new?
No, he's an egomaniac. No, we knew all of this. But the interesting thing is, there's a couple of good points. Dr. Scott Atlas, I've got some great audio because he talks about, hey, exposure. And that's what you and I both been saying. That at least is valid. There's a lot of people who never got to know all of this. Who
you think
still
they watched it?
No, but they may hear it down. I mean, it filters out eventually. Not everybody, but some people will get it. Also, Hawley, this is pretty good. And then one more, Senator Bernie Moreno says everything that we were saying.
Yeah.
Who the F were you to do this to us?
Yeah.
So, yes, I got that clip. And I normally don't like to get those gotcha moments, but I think that one was genuine and he was mad.
Yeah.
So, and Trump even commented on it. So we'll cover some of that.
But Trump also touted Operation Warp Speed.
I think he forgot what John Rich told him. Don't bring it up anymore.
Stop bringing it up.
I know.
It's like we hear those horses rearing in the background.
Yes, I'll get those sound effects ready for you.
And I saw Steve Bannon, and I totally agree with him. And I'm going to play a clip of what Steve Bannon said.
Was he talking with Mike Davis?
No, he was this. Oh, I don't know if he was, but this clip, he's basically saying, where are the arrests for Pfizer? Yeah. Where are the lawsuits? Where are the lawsuits against, all these different media people, social media tech bros? They're all sheltered. And then I heard a little bit more about the pardon. And the reason why I was pleading the fifth was because with this pardon, there doesn't cover everything. I didn't know that. Well,
state charges, and that's potentially the rumor mill is, and he was asked, he being Rand Paul, by Benny show. What is this rumor about you guys turning everything over because Florida wants to go after state action against Fauci?
And I have something from DeSantis too.
Okay. Well, he said, we'll cooperate. I've heard this too, and we'll give them everything they need.
Right.
So he's not immune to, is he really going to see anything? I don't know. Probably not. But the state charges, that's an interesting little side note to all of this.
So that's why he was pleading.
Yes.
But people were saying, like Senator Dr. Rand Paul said, pleading the fifth was not allowed because he had been pardoned. And you can't, did you hear the Supreme Court case from the 1800s that they were all quoting, that you can't stand on those principles and plead the fifth because you've been pardoned. So, but the line of questioning may have gone outside the realm of the pardon. So I don't know what the realm of the pardon is, the actual pardon. But then another expert said the fact that he gave an opening statement.
Right. People were focused on that. Yes.
The fact that he gave an opening statement negated his ability to, you can't make an opening statement and then people can't cross-examine you.
Right.
So if you're going to give an opening statement, you're not allowed to plead the fifth.
Of all places.
But I don't know if it's legal or illegal.
Of all places, on CNN, they had the NYU lawyer saying, actually, what Fauci did by pleading the fifth is he made it worse. So maybe that's tied to that. It's an interesting little clip. We can get to it if you want.
But the fact that he gave that opening statement and what did not answer any questions is not allowed. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't give a shot and not be cross-examined.
Agree.
But now nobody knows what's really true. And I think Senator Rand Paul was saying, I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to put it in, but I don't know. It's going to go here and I don't know. Maybe it'll go right here. Like they don't know what's going to happen. Just like we never know what's going to happen.
Another side thing, I didn't upload it, but I got it saved, is Senator Ron Johnson, who's really been on top of a lot of this, like Rand Paul, Dr. Rand Paul. He questioned Fauci. Of course, there was no answer, but at least he got it out there. You said basically so Big Pharma could get this thing out there into market, emergency use authorization, that there were no effective treatments. In a nutshell, I'm paraphrasing all this. Said there was no evidence ivermectin was working. He showed him reams of tests and results and papers saying 70% effective.
Right.
He lied to get that thing. He was the one that lied about ivermectin and was pushing that it's bad. There's also a lot of notes out there about how he forced doctors to comply with what they were pushing or they would lose their license. And we knew this too, but that explains a lot of things of how your doctors kind of said, oh yeah, take the jab, wear the mask, ivermectin doesn't work. It all came from Fauci.
Do you know, who was that doctor that worked for Trump and then he didn't like what was going on and he said...
Atlas?
No.
No?
I can't remember his name. I have a clip from him.
Okay.
So they asked him, like, when did you know that Fauci has gone off the rails? And he went all the way back to when that nurse came back with Ebola.
Oh,
and he said, I realized that he was basically full of crap. And he tells that story. I have a clip of it. It is ridiculous what Fauci did.
wow.
And there's really nothing you could do for Ebola. The only thing you can do really is just support the patient so they don't die from the symptoms. And how he inserted himself for the notoriety. And that's when he realized, like, wait, dude, what are you doing? Why are you doing all this unnecessary, risky things?
That's why the term megalomaniac was thrown around yesterday.
Yes, and that's when he knew. You know, like when people come into our studio or we talk to them on the phone for an interview and we just call BS on them and we're like, this person is just...
We had that happen to us recently.
Yeah.
No names
like,
being used.
This is a joke. Why are we even doing this interview?
Yes.
But anyway, the other thing that's big news is Trump, in Iran, bombing the crap out of them.
I saw some footage. Did you see it?
No. But there was information that China is sending 400 types of shoulder-to-air missiles to Iran.
Yeah. Rocket launchers.
Yeah. So, and that's a really bad problem for us. That
they're harder to pin down.
We have equipment for that, but it puts our soldiers at risk in the air. So Trump doesn't know. They don't know if it's true. It's a report. China is denying it. But if that's true, Trump's like, well, we'll find out. President he promised me he wouldn't. I'm not going to be very happy if this is true. And so that is some kind of intelligence that has come out.
Again, who do you trust? Where did it come from? Is it somebody trying to subvert any inroads that we made as far as keeping things normalized with China? You can't trust anybody anymore.
Yeah.
They want Trump to fail. They want him to make the wrong move, per se.
Yeah. Okay. The other thing is in Pawleys Island, did you get that report?
Yes,
There's
I
a
did.
fifth arrest.
And I do have some audio on that from WTKN.
You do?
And then we never got to this, but there's new information. The state report on the grade changing.
Yeah, okay, we'll cover that today.
It's a
we talked about it
briefly for like a second, and then we got sidetracked. We had a barricade person in North Myrtle Beach that was resolved. Thankfully, no injuries. And then, of course, yes, this fourth church leader arrested. Pawleys Island nonsense. It's horrible. He's the security director. Yes, it was his job to weed out people.
Not
just
only,
like that guy.
I mean, obviously. What did he do that was illegal? Well, he was arrested and charged with unlawfully placing a child at risk or causing a child harm. And he served as the church's director of operations and missions and was responsible for the security of the campus and the safety of the students at the Christian Academy.
My guess is they now know that he knew about this and swept it under the table, either directed by the leaders in church or whatever.
It's all about the money for the extension, I'm guessing, the expansion.
All right. I know we have a lot of guests today, so I'll let you go.
And the lawsuits were refiled.
Yes.
So I think I printed out the flow.
Okay, I'll go get it. Wait, one more thing.
Yeah.
The Georgetown County, what do they call that? The
Morning,
PIO?
Don and Keith.
Hey, the PIO in Georgetown?
Yeah.
Has now come out and said she was pushed out so they could hire Moskoff.
Oh,
It's interesting. Yeah.
you mean the existing Georgetown
right
PIO
there.
felt
Yep.
pushed out?
Yep.
Cindy Thompson resigned from her role
Interesting, huh?
as the city's public information office last Friday, as the city brought in Michaela Moskow as a part-time PR contractor. She felt pushed out by the decision by bringing her on. She added she was uncomfortable with the idea of someone out of town running the city's social media pages and didn't want residents to confuse her work for hers. Wow. And by the way, her attorney, Moskow, and Metamite's initial lawsuit that was filed last November about them being filed for some sex scandal that allegedly happened in Horry County Police Department. They refiled that now. 5-person sex scandal last year have refiled two of them. So the two women. And so they are suing Horry County, former Deputy Administrator Randy Webster, Police Chief Chris Lenhart, Van Sissel, Blake Clowder, the Administrator Barry Spivey, and that is including that same person, Michaela Moskow. So tough times for Michaela. Very interesting stuff. All right, today is going to be beautiful weather, 88 and sunny. Woo! Sunny and 80. That
Trans
is
Friday!
my favorite. Oh yeah, it's Trans Friday, but you know what it means. Yes, as the world turns, Keith, you're absolutely right. It is July 30th. It's unbelievable. It's the end of July already. Today, we're going to be speaking with Alex McFarland Ministries Director, Alex McFarland. He has a summer series called Conversations That Matter, and that it's going to come up August 8th at 7 p.m. at the Greg Rolls Legacy Theater. It's called Revolution, the Birth of the Greatest Nation in the History of the World, and it's featuring Eric Metaxas. I'm also trying to establish an interview appointment with Eric Metaxas, so we're looking forward to that. I also wanted to bring to your attention that our next Conway Ford Talk Llama Lodge event is going to be at the Veterans Cafe and Museum. That is located at Northgate Plaza. So that's like right behind the CC's Pizza on 17. We're going to be broadcasting live our morning show, and that's going to be at the Veterans Cafe and Museum. So we thank Conway Ford for that.
That looks nothing like me.
It's going to be Friday, August 28th, 6 to 10 a.m. My email is right here, lizcallawayllc@gmail.com. All A's in Callaway. And what I'm asking you to do is, if you're interested in being interviewed because you have a veterans group or an issue that you want to bring to light, or you have an upcoming event, we'd like to put you on the air while we're there, and you can come and enjoy breakfast. So we're excited to see you at that live Llama Lodge event, August 28th. I also wanted to remind you on August 9th, and you can find this on our Facebook page as well, Autry Benton is having an event at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. And so I don't have the name of that, but it's the second annual Salute to Veterans event, and doors open at 5. And so what I wanted you to know about that event is it's free. It's free. If you make any type of donation, it goes right to a veterans organization. I think they have a couple of different charities that they support, but I wanted to find the flyer really quick. But you can go to autrybenton.com, and you have to sign up online. You don't have to be a veteran to go, so you can go and bring a veteran, but they're having a special speaker. And I want to tell you who the speaker is, because right now my brain is not remembering the name of the speaker. So let me find the speaker. And okay, hold on. I know this is riveting live radio. autrybenton.com. I'm going to the website. Jason Redman, that's who it is. He is a special keynote speaker. He has an amazing story. He's a retired Navy SEAL. And doors open at 5. There's going to be all sorts of veterans resources prior to the event. The event actually begins at 7 p.m. That's when Jason Redman will be talking. So August 9th, doors open at 5. Event begins at 7 at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. Get your tickets, which are free, at autrybenton.com. And the Alex McFarland tickets are also free, but you have to pay first. And I'm just looking it up for you so you know. Alex McFarland. Let me see. Well, you buy the tickets online, and I have the link on my page. And what happens is you get refunded once you get into the event. So go to their website, which is alexmcfarland.com. Click on events, and we're having that interview at 8:05. But you can just go onto the website and order your tickets, and that way you have a seat. Okay. Anyway, that's everything, and we have to go on the air. Love you. Bye. Gotta go.